Now come here, JD. Level with me. Level with me, JD. Did you watch my video? Did you see my breakdown? Did you copy my game plan? Because that's how I'm feeling. So I watched the post-fight interview. I didn't catch it last night because I fell asleep right after this fight was over. It was super late by the time the fight ended. What I wanted to touch on real fast, the reason why I was waiting for the post-fight interview is I wanted to see what the dumb journalists were going to ask their questions. And I heard, Wilder, you were down 5-1. Wilder, you were hesitant to throw punches. Wilder, see, this is what I'm talking about. This fight right here was the best Deontay Wilder I have personally seen. This was the best Deontay Wilder. Guard high, flicking jabs out. And what's funny is whenever I did the jab tutorial that I did last Sunday, when I told you to do like this, tall people in short people's faces so it sets up the straight right, why did Wilder do that to Ortiz right before he knocked him out? Watch it back. Hand here, then he gets loose, he keeps doing like this, he throws the jab and boom, straight down the pipe. That punch blinds. Perfect. Now, like I said in my breakdown, Wilder should not focus on winning the early rounds. He should play this out, let Ortiz's legs get tired, and then start adding pressure on the 6th round on, which is what he did. Caught him in the 7th round. Beautiful straight. Beautiful straight. This fight was not about winning the early rounds. This fight was about tiring out Ortiz, taking his danger away, filling him out, giving away the early rounds, but looking for your opening so you can time to catch him because you already know you can knock him out. And you know the later the fight gets, the easier it is to knock him out because you know he's had problems with endurance. This was a second half fight. This was not a first half fight. It doesn't matter if Wilder was down the first 6 rounds. Who cares? This was about the end game. See, a lot of people who have never boxed, especially a lot of these journalists that cover sports, they cover all these different spectrums of sports, but they don't understand each individual sport. They just write, and they have a good editor, and they sound good, but they don't know what they're talking about because you can hear it when they ask questions. Wilder fought the perfect fight. This fight right here, they always say, and I've said it before, that Wilder's technique is not great. This technique, this skill, this mindset of following the game plan was amazing. This is what I want to see from Wilder. This is growth. This is understanding boxing. This is hitting another level of a game plan. Like I said, with Canelo against Jacobs, this is another wrinkle. Boxing is about patience. It's about setting up moves, kind of like chess, how it's been compared to before. That's what boxing is. And I cannot find any flaws in what Wilder did in this fight because he fought how I would have told him to fight. In fact, that's how I did my breakdown. And it's even funnier because I predicted 7th round knockout and he got a 7th round knockout, which is even funnier. Now, Ortiz fought a good fight too. He stayed real close to Wilder, so Wilder couldn't get that gap. But Wilder was very smart with how economical, and I said he was tentative, which means kind of lacked confidence on his punches, which is what you wanted. You didn't want him to put a lot of authority on those punches. You wanted him to throw soft, lackluster punches to look for Ortiz to open up so he could get through that guard. And like I said, the way he set up that straight in the 7th round was beautiful by the way that he used his jab. First, he did little feints with the jab. And then from the feints, he went into blinding Ortiz. Then he went to throwing the jab. And then when Ortiz thought there was no power coming behind it, he came straight down the pipe and hit him. Flawless. Outside of that, bruh, Wilder, I will be critical on this about you. What the fuck were you wearing, bruh? Did you go to Gaddafi's closet and rob him? Well, he's dead, but did you rob his closet, bruh? That looked like a freaking military war outfit that Gaddafi would have worn when he was alive. Like, what the fuck was going on? And then when Wilder came out, he reminded me of like a anime version of a Power Ranger. Like, that shit was funny. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the outfits or the mask, but this Wilder that I saw was very good. And what people got to understand before I close is, every fight is different, okay? So the way that Wilder fought this fight is not going to be the way that he's going to fight Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury takes that match. I heard in the post-fight, Wilder said, Fury, he doesn't think Fury really wants it. And I don't really think Fury wants it either, to be honest with you. He took 2 tune-up fights, not 1, but 2. And he keeps delaying. Then he went into WWE, which is fine. But I just don't know if Fury really wants to fight him again. And like I said a while back when I made a video about Wilder, he's starting to look more skilled. He's starting to look more tactful. Technique's not all the way there. But when you have a God-given gift that's an equalizer, it doesn't matter. That's what I tell people when I've made comments about some people are just born better than you, okay? So if Wilder is the type of person like me in school, okay? I used to make A's on all my tests. I didn't do homework. I didn't study. I looked at a book 20 minutes before I walked in and passed the test with an A. I didn't even pay attention in class. But I could go in there and boom, 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 get done. I was a class clown making jokes instead of listening. But it was so easy to me that I just passed right through. That's kind of like Wilder in this. He might not have taken the time to study all of it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because he's got the equalizer. He comes in there and he aces the test. He aces it. And he aced this one. And I knew he was going to win, but the way that he followed his game plan to me was beautiful. And the journalists questioning him of why he was down, they don't understand fighting. They don't understand the dynamics. That's why I said that people who cover combat sports should be fighters, ex-fighters, at least some type of amateur background, at least somebody who knows what's going on. Because you got these guys, they don't truly understand what's going on. They don't see the masterwork. They don't see the paint strokes in the painter's hand. They don't get it. So when they see something that doesn't look exciting to their eye, or they see something that they think isn't happening at a fast enough pace, or they see somebody getting down, they don't understand the setup that's coming behind that. They don't get it. And again, I'm going to close out on this. Wilder fought a beautiful fight. He fought the perfect fight. And I put this picture up in the background because as y'all see, this is a split picture. Some website stole my still shot of my video that I put up last night when I was half asleep of Ortiz being knocked out. So I figured since they stole from me, I'm going to steal from them. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good day. And later today, we are going to do a tutorial on a punch. Thank y'all again.